What's you gonna do then?
Well, that's what I've been sitting here contemplating. Basically, I'm just gonna walk the earth.
What you mean, walk the earth?
You know, like Kane in Kung Fu. Walk from place to place, meet people, get in adventures.
And how long do you intend to walk the earth?
Till God puts me where he wants me to be.
And what if you don't do that?
If it takes forever, then I'll walk forever.
So you decided to be a bum?
Look, my friend, this is just where you and I differ.
Garçon! Coffee!
All shapes and sizes, Vincent.
Don't fucking talk to me that way, man.
If my answers frighten you, Vincent, then you should cease asking scary questions.
What is the most American movie ever made? Rocky? Rambo? The Patriots? I mean, what does it mean for a movie to be the most American movie ever made? For the film to hold American values and traditions? For the screenwriter or director to make something so patriotic no one could mistake it for coming from the red, white, and blue? Well, the movie we're going to talk about, I think, does all of those things and much, much more. I think officially holding the title as the most American movie ever made. Pulp Fiction. There's not much about this movie that hasn't been said already. I mean, it's shameless in its way it presents its characters, story, and even inspirations. And that inspiration being American culture and people. Here, I'll prove it to you. When I say Pulp Fiction and American culture, the very first thing that might come to your mind is Jackrabbit Slims. But even from the very first frame of the movie, we see Tarantino takes the definition of pulp from the American Heritage Dictionary. The very essence of this film is American history. I mean, it's subtle, but it's a great opening. I should mention the amount this movie references other cultures and countries. I mean, for being the most American movie ever made, it sure does love to bring up other places.
If anybody asks you who your fare was tonight, what are you gonna say?
It's Ruth. 3, well-dressed, slightly toasted Mexican.
Mexicans out of the fucking kitchen! What? Where you go? Move! Move! Get the move! Get down the fucking floor!
This is Panda from Mexico. Very good stuff. And that's Bava. Different, but equally good. And that is Choco from the Harz Mountains of Germany. The kind of money we're gonna have is gonna carry us a long way down there.
If we wanted, we could live in Bora Bora.
You betcha. Where is the intercom?
It's on the wall by the two African fellows.
Even the iconic conversation between Vincent and Jules about the differences between Europe and America is an example of this.
But you know what the funniest thing about Europe is?
What?
It's the little differences.
I feel that all these examples give off exactly the type of place that America is. It's a place where different cultures and people could come together and discuss those differences that are in between those cultures and people. That so many type of people could be in one place and maybe not love each other, but they're together. The most patriotic part of the movie, other than the ending, which we'll get to, is probably Jackrabbit Slims, with the entire vibe being so classic American, from the Elvises and Monroes serving you to the menu.
A $5 shake.
Anyone with that shake, Martin and Lewis or Amos and Andy?
Martin and Lewis.
When Mia mentions her failed TV pilot, Fox Force 5, we learn that all the girls come from different cultures.
Fox Force 5. Fox as in we're a bunch of foxy chicks. Force as in we're a force to be reckoned with. And 5 as in there's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 of us.
The blonde one, which is probably the American one, is the leader, of course.
There was a blonde one, Somerset O'Neill. She was the leader. The Japanese fox was a kung fu master. The black girl was a demolition expert. French fox's specialty was sex.
When they dance, Marilyn Monroe literally holds their trophy. It doesn't get much more American than this. Later in the movie, we get the Golden Watch sequence. I feel that Pulp Fiction isn't scared to show the more rough parts of being American. For example, we're told Butch's veteran father For example, we're told Butch's veteran father hid his watch up his ass for 5 years, and that his friend hid it up his for 2 years. We're told in a way that's meant to make them seem heroic within the universe. But us, the audience, while actually watching the movie, it's obviously played for laughs. This very American man did something that's played for laughs, but it's also taken so serious, which is honestly just genius of the movie. Another example is Butch telling Esmeralda,
Esmeralda Villalobos. Is that Mexican?
Your name is Spanish, but I'm Colombian. And what is your name?
Butch.
Butch. What does it mean?
I'm an American, honey. Our names don't mean shit.
Probably my favorite example is when Butch and Marcellus Wallace get captured by a very American pawn shop owner and a literal police officer. By the way, I love this chase sequence with Butch and Marcellus on the LA street. Again, it just doesn't get much more American than this. But as much as Pulp Fiction loves to poke fun at American people, it also has a great moment where Butch, once he escapes, stops in front of a literal American flag and license plates and redeems himself. After being shown how gross some American people can be, we're introduced to a true American man, being the awesome Winston Wolfe.
You sending the wolf?
You feel better, motherfucker?
Shit, Negro. That's all you had to say.
Winston Wolfe is a great contrast to Vincent and Jules's idiot asses. I mean, even the way he compliments Jimmy's coffee.
God damn, Jimmy. This some serious gourmet shit. Me and Vincent would have been satisfied with some freeze-dried Taster's Choice, right?
Here you go, Mr. Wolf. Thank you, Jimmy.
He comes in to solve his Vincent's, mistake.
Well, I didn't mean the dude was an accident.
Oh, man, I see some crazy-ass shit in my time, but this...
Chill out, man. I told you it was an accident. He went over a bump or something.
And even after being tested by Vincent,
Please would be nice. Come again?
he stays calm and in control of the situation. He's honestly one of my favorite characters and a good role model in how Americans should be.
If I'm curt with you, it's because time is a factor. I think fast, I talk fast, and I need you guys to act fast if you want to get out of this. So, pretty please, with sugar on top, clean the fucking car.
Which is why I find it very funny that after he solves the problem, Vincent says,
I don't know why. I just thought he'd be European or something because he...
Yeah, man, he's about as European as fucking English
I
Bob.
know that now.
I think that little line alone gives so much into what this movie is trying to say about being American. My final and maybe even favorite piece of evidence, I know I said the other piece of evidence might be my favorite, but this is it's just great. It's the conversation after Vincent and Jules have their
Divine intervention.
and Jules says he's just gonna retire and simply just travel the earth. But Vincent calls him a
Bum.
even though earlier we learned Vincent just came back from a 3-year-long trip in Amsterdam.
Marcella said you just got back from Amsterdam.
Sure did.
How long were you there?
Just over 3 years.
Jules just wants to see more than what we have here. And although this movie can be at times, for lack of a better term, ignorant about different countries and cultures, I think what the movie is trying to say about Jules wanting to go out and explore the world is that many Americans could see it as ignorant. And instead of one educating themselves about the world and different cultures, they just think it's being a bum. I think everything the movie is trying to say about America comes together in this moment that we need to learn to be less ignorant and want to learn more about this place and reflect more on ourselves. This is where Pulp Fiction becomes the most American movie ever, even down to the attire, such as Honey Bunny's signature cowboy boot necklace or Winston Wolfe's bow tie contrasting with Jules and Vincent's suits to show elegance. American culture, tendencies, and celebration shines all throughout this movie. So next time you're watching a movie with your dad and he wants to watch some more movie, put on this masterpiece instead. I'm just gonna leave this here because I love this scene.
The truth is, you're the weak, and I am the tyranny of evil men. But I'm trying, Ringo. I'm trying real hard to be the shepherd.